watch my show for any amount of time, you know that I will take any opportunity to expose MAGA people who are being rude to others in public, especially if they're being racist or discriminatory or something along those lines. And that's exactly what we're going to do today, because the woman on your screen was caught being incredibly racist to a couple in Florida, telling them to go back to where they came from, asking where they are born just because of their skin color, except they're both American citizens who were born in the United States, but this MAGA Karen decided to go on a public racist tirade against them, and it was all caught on camera. And the internet has already found her identity, her name, and things like that. I imagine she is not having a good holiday weekend. So this Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, by the way, I am thankful for the internet, for you folks at home, and for people who stand up for what's right. So let's do that right now. Before we watch this clip, make sure to subscribe down below, drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you think about this story, and let's hear from this MAGA Karen and watch this back and forth where she's just being insufferable.
Go home.
Go! I'm gonna call the police.
I'm gonna call the police. Yes, we're from here.
Are you nuts? No, I'm from Boca Raton. Driving. Jose, stay in the car.
I was in the car. Go.
Don't.
I'm from your mother.
Lock your doors.
No, I'm good. Go. She said where we from.
I would like to go home. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, okay.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me open the door.
No,
I'm fucking American, bro. Hold on.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
No.
Stay. Go, stay, Jose. Stay in the car. Jose, stay in the car.
Fuck out of here, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Jose, get in the car.
Thank you.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I'm good. Thank you.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. The first thing I noticed at the beginning of the video is that this woman was trying to open their car door as if she's like trying to break into the vehicle, and you could see her through the glass and somewhat hear it in the background. There was the radio and whatnot. It was kind of loud, but she was asking, "Where are you from?" She kept asking them, "Where are you from?" which is, of course, a very strange question to ask somebody you don't know in public, regardless of the circumstances. And then she starts telling them to go home. She is clearly being a racist MAGA Karen. We have seen far too many clips like this. And this was kind of an FAFO moment, F around and found out. She was being very discriminatory to this couple, being very rude. And then this guy comes around and tells her, get back in the car. You know, you're holding up everybody in the line, and also just being a horrible person. And it was all caught on camera. I don't know why these MAGA people think that they can get away with this when we live in the age of the internet, where your awful actions in public will absolutely get called out in public as well. And unfortunately for her, as I mentioned, her identity has been found. Her name has been found. Shout out to the @Danish guy on TikTok who found her, was part of the people that found her. And just watch, take a look.
Please.
Social media trend which consisted of
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
She's been found. Hello, Amy Sankowitz.
recent social media trend which consisted of
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
She's been found. Hello, Amy Sankowitz.
Well, there you go. Amy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
She's been found. Hello, Amy Sankowitz.
Uh, well, there you go. Amy Sankowitz has been found. That's her Facebook page and more. And according to some people, this is her LinkedIn. She is apparently a teacher. Now, this is what folks online are saying. It's her LinkedIn. It's not 100% confirmed because she obviously has not commented publicly on this. So we don't 100% know that this is her LinkedIn, but it does look like her. She has a similar name. It's taking her location is in Florida. So this is apparently her LinkedIn. And apparently she's a teacher, and she's behaving in this way. Just reprehensible stuff. But nonetheless, her Facebook has been found. And what I noticed while doing some research for this story is that the Instagram that's associated with her has been deleted. Seems like she just got rid of all social medias once this video went viral. If you click on her Instagram now, it says, sorry, this page isn't available. The link you followed may be broken, or the page may have been removed. And it's the latter. The page has been removed. She just decided to remove all of her Instagram pages off of the internet. But look, this is, again, an FAFO moment. I mean, you know, she was behaving in an incredibly inappropriate, incredibly racist way. And she was saying awful things to this couple, questioning their birthplace, where they're from, telling them to go home, among the other awful things she said. And, you know, she got pressed for it in public. And of course, she's been exposed online. You cannot say things like that and get away with it. You can't just have any, I mean, look, you have freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. This lady can say these awful, awful, reprehensible things and not be convicted for it, but you don't have freedom of consequence. So if people see this video, they're disgusted and they, you know, call you out online, that is perfectly fine. Just like it's, you know, legal, not fine, but legal for her to say what she said. That's freedom of speech. Now, the filmer, the person behind the camera is probably a better way to say it, provided an update, a part 2 to the story, and she gave some context. So let's listen to what she had to say, and then we can talk about it in just a moment. Let me just make sure the playback speed is good. All right, let's listen.
This is part 2 to my first video that was, I can't believe this happened to me. I had a lot of comments asking me what happened prior to this woman getting out of her car. So I figured I'd expand on the story a little bit. So we were in a parking garage and she was in front of us and she was driving a little erratically on the way out. When we got to the exit of the garage, she came to a complete stop, and there was a line behind us of cars, and they were honking, so I honked for her to move, and she got out of her car. And when she got out of her car, that's when I locked the door. She tried to open my door. I wasn't sure what she was planning to do.
Yeah.
But that's when I picked up my phone, and I thought by threatening I was going to call the cops, that she would maybe just get scared and go back in her car. But she proceeded to say these things, go back to where you came from. I live in America. All these different racial comments. And you know, I didn't want to take things into my own hands. I didn't want my husband to get out and, you know, start trying to talk to her or get her to move her car. I didn't want things to escalate. So I thought the best thing to do was for us to stay in the car and, you know, try to get her to go back in her car so she could just go. Thank goodness there was a guy behind me that got out of his car and he just told her to leave. And she listened. I got a lot of comments about, oh, you should have let your husband take care of things. I should have taken care of things. I have children. I'm trying to show an example of how to act and just how to live life and just try to treat people the way you want to be treated. She didn't scare us. I didn't feel threatened by her, even though she was trying to open my door. I mean, I you know, I could have gotten out of the car and pushed her away, but you know, all I need is for her to, you know, start screaming and saying that I, you know, injured her, I assaulted her, you know. I didn't want that. So I try to do the best to de-escalate the situation. I know everybody's going to have an opinion on what they would have done, but this is what I felt was right at the time. And thank goodness, because you hear so many stories on the news about things getting totally out of control. So I hope I answered everyone's question.
I actually agree with what she said. I think she handled it well by trying to de-escalate, because you know that this MAGA Karen is the type of person that, you know, if they got out of their car and like got in her face a little bit and was trying to back her away, she would have claimed some kind of thing, you know, that they were attacking her, they started it or whatever. But again, I just want to reiterate that, like, look, you know, I encourage people getting exposed for their bad behavior. I encourage MAGA Karens like this getting called out publicly. They should, right? If they're going to be behaving in this way, this really gross way, saying disgusting things, I have no problem with them getting called out online, and that's the consequence of your speech. Own it. So look, I will leave the video there. I just, again, will always take this opportunity, always, when I see clips like this. Make sure to subscribe down below, drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you think about this story, and happy Thanksgiving once again. I am thankful for all of you at home. As I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.